Okay, we'll see what this lady gotta say.
My Lord Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the Tevinter.
Is that a note of distaste I detect, Mother Giselle?
I admit his presence here makes me uncomfortable, Inquisitor, but my feelings are of no importance. I have been in contact with his family, House Pavas out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
He's mentioned his family. They don't appear to be on good terms.
Yes, I believe you're correct. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
I'll see what I can do.
Bless you, Inquisitor. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I shall pray for your success, and the young man's happiness. That's all we can hope for. Is it not?
Not really. Not hoping for anything. Just sort of hoping to be left alone kind of thing, but it's kind of hard when you're trying to romance somebody. It's always something you have to do. A bizarre ass quest or personal quest, blah blah blah, such and such. Dorian!
I could watch you roam Skyhold all day. Here and there you run, checking in on your followers. Why don't they come to you, feed you grapes, rub your shoulders? I suppose it's more fun this way. For me, I mean. You're rather strapping.
I've noticed you're rather strapping yourself.
Of course you have.
Oh.
That only takes eyes.
Luckily, I have those.
You do. A rather fetching pair. At any rate, you didn't pass by to hear me fawn. Something on your mind?
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Oh my
Quite.
god.
It's from your father.
From my father. I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
That would be hard to do while I stood there.
He expects me to travel with Mother Giselle, although Maker knows why he'd think I would. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married? Because you left?
That too.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
Retainer it is. There was just some quests I refuse to take because I don't do them. I tried them before and it confused me so bad, so I don't take them. I just don't care to take them. I mean, if you play them and you're interested in exploring and do everything, go for it. I'm more interested in exploring and not doing 1,000 quests and get myself a migraine.
There must be something here.
Ah, yes. Forgot.
The Inquisitor ended the war between the Mages and Templars.
Yes, I did. Blah, blah, blah.
Why must you keep talking about it? The mages are all busy helping the Inquisition. Who would train you if you were a mage? Who would keep you safe?
Well, masterwork, grenade, Bianca grip. Yeah. I cannot get rid of his Bianca for whatever reasons. Which is, it's his Bianca for Varric. And you can't really get rid of it, which is fine. But this playthrough, he's not using it.
I suppose you're right.
He will be using double daggers and just drop kicking everything around. A sigil, fate touch. Hey!
Good day. This isn't going to go away if we don't talk about it. Good day. If I'm a mage, I have to...
Yeah, good day to you too. Hush.
Please, son, say nothing. Let the dreams just be dreams. I will love...
Blah blah blah. Dreams are dreams and so on and so forth. Who knows, your kid might be a mage.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
When you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
Considering you lied to get him here, Dorian has every right to be furious.
You don't know the half of it. But maybe you should.
Dorian, there's no need to...
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
Ouch.
So that's what all this is about? Who you sleep with?
That's not all it's about.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. For your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
Wow.
Don't leave it like this, Dorian. You'll never forgive yourself.
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed. I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again. To ask him to forgive me.
Aww. That's pretty sweet, I think. Pretty chill. That's my boy.
He says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
Maybe if you keep working at it. Keep talking.
It was a start at least. Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
I don't think less of you. More, if possible.
The things you say.
I mean it.
My father never understood. Living a lie, it festers inside of you like poison. You have to fight for what's in your heart.
I agree.
Oh my. Word.
I see you enjoy playing with fire, Inquisitor. At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
I have a mind not
I
to
don't know what you think
drink
you're doing.
or get drunk.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
The hell?
Oh,
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
There's no cause for concern, Your Reverence.
With all due respect, you underestimate the effect this man has on the people's good opinion.
Do the people know how he's helped the Inquisition?
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask
Oh,
after
shit.
this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
You better be. Don't be mean to my boy.
Well, that's something.
This sort of thing happens often, does it?
More than anyone tells you. No one knows their own reputation.
Until someone helpfully informs them.
There is that. She meant well, if that's of any concern. It does make me wonder. Is my influence over you undue?
Perhaps. But it's the kind of undue influence I enjoy.
No one accused you of being politically astute.
Not today.
I tease you too much, I know.
Oh, I probably deserve it.
I'll have to find something we can do that doesn't involve teasing. Soon, ideally.
Sweet. Yay. Well, that was fast.
Did you know we're actually related, Inquisitor?
Related?
Oh, not first cousins or anything like that. Can you imagine? You're a Trevelyan, however, and somewhere in dank nethers of my family tree, there was also a Trevelyan. Perhaps he was even the one who ventured to Ostwick to establish the branch. We are talking long ago, of course.
Oh, God. That would not be good if we were first cousins. That would be very, very weird.
I'd rather we weren't related. That might make flirting awkward.
Depends on which branch of the family you come from. Regardless, I think we're still good to go. By at least 3 ages.
Uh-huh.
I need to talk to you.
Could at least bring me wine. Loosens the tongue, so to speak.
Let's do something interesting.
More interesting than wandering the countryside killing random strangers? Perish the thought. But we could find Cassandra and pretend we're talking about her. It would drive her mad.
Oh, dear God. That was enjoyable in a slightly disturbing kind of way. And I got my skills. Actually swapping skills. That should do it. Oh my God, glitchy. It's getting good, getting somewhere. Oh, time to check the war table again. Ah, forgot that Rage Demon quest. Nuts. Crestwood Mare.
Crestwood has had no further trouble with the undead.
After what happened, it will take time for the village to recover.
That's a-okay. I'm going to go back to Crestwood. And go back here because of that one quest. Voila. Ah, I like the Iron Bull. Oh, forget it. Granch Enchanter Fiona. Not my thing. Oh, Iron Bull. Rampage. Okay, Varric, I usually take him for one thing. Be right here, believe. Yep. It's like your experience with finding and pointing out enemies' vulnerables gives the entire enemies a better chance to land a critical hit. So crit hit chance bonus about 5%. So that's pretty sweet. So without him, I would not have that much of anything. Yeah, that's kind of painful, but eh.
Yes?
The rage demon in the caves is dead, as you commanded.
I had no doubts. Now that my sovereignty has been respected, I can depart this unchanging nightmare. Your reward. Use it well.
Seriously can't believe that worked.
There must be something here.
Not interested in running in caves. Not at the moment. Yeah, I would call my ride, but my ride kind of slower as low as I'm running, so it's kind of sad, really.
This might be a decent place for a spot of camping.
No kidding. Ow. hurt. And sleep. Replenish everything. So my potions are back to 8. So on and so forth. God forbid. That man hurts. More like he makes everything hurt. And then there's this quest for butchers. Whatever.
Reinforcements! Red Templars are never happy to see us. Keep your guard up.
And done. So not bad. Time to go do that quest.
Hawk's warden friend should be inside that cave.
No kidding.
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the wardens should be at the back of the cave.
A group of wardens were protecting a villager from corpses out near Crestwood.
They were likely hunting my friend. I'm glad they didn't come looking for people to help in here. They might well be good men, but they've been given bad orders.
Mm-hmm.
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
My name is Todd, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
Most of you wardens disappear. Then I run into a Darkspawn Magister named Corypheus. You think that one might have something to do with the other?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawk slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power. My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
Maker, why didn't you tell me?
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
Not so much now.
You think Corypheus is using this calling to control the Grey Wardens?
Not precisely, your worship. The calling warns a Grey Warden that his time in this world grows short.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Likely because of Corypheus.
Okay.
If the Wardens fall, Who will stand against the next Blight? It is our greatest fear.
So
Somebody else will?
Corypheus isn't controlling them. He's bluffing them with this calling. And they're falling for it.
So the Wardens think they're dying and have stopped thinking clearly. That won't go well.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons. Without us,
Ah.
the next Blight will consume the world. Warden Commander Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future Blights before we all perished. When I protested the plan as madness, my own comrades turned on me. Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach. It is an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Yay.
Let's go.
Alrighty. I should do it. And we're gonna check this out, see where it's gonna go with the war table. I think I met Strauss when I play Dragon Age 2. Went into the deep road. That was a hot mess. But when I play that one, I usually play as a warrior or a rogue. I'm tempted to play a mage, but good God, Hawk's brother, who is a warrior, is kind of annoying. But Hawk's mage sister's really fun and interesting. But the brother is just annoying as hell. I couldn't stand him. He drive me bananas.
Your worship.
I am more likely to, like, I don't know, drop kick him in the face or something. Oh, yeah, there's a quest there too. Nuts. Whee! Screaming kids with kitties. Fun.
Any word?
Yep.
Nothing yet.
Everything is character related, or usually for Liliana. Hands amulet of magic. Nuts.
To work?
Let us begin.
See what kind of quest am I having with Josephine? Or not? There's no quest.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress no matter what.
I pray you're right. If your vision of the future comes to pass, the death of the Empress heralds the destruction of everything. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
A grand masquerade. I need to go shopping.
We don't have enough sway with the court to arrange an invitation. Perhaps a few more alliances.
Or soldiers.
We need a greater presence in Orlais. And soon.
Alright, that's it. See ya next time. Then we'll do some judgment and so on and so forth. Ta.